Hello there, everybody. Welcome back to episode 14 in the Smug Forever world. We've done some things, made some changes. We're standing above spawn right now with a massive redstone clock underneath of us. So originally, I didn't think this thing was going to be as tall as it was. So we decided we have to do some, terraforming for it because, wow, that's a tall boy. He's sticking up out of the ground. We dug a huge hole for it and everything, as you saw. But yeah, he's a big boy. So we're kind of doing a whole thing with that. But the clock's here. It's working. We follow around here. You could probably see. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Yep. She's working all good. She counts hours, everything too. Yeah, anywho, guys. We've done this. We're going to keep pitching away at that. Because I want to have this all mostly done for you by the end of this episode. Because we're doing a world download and this needs to be done for it. So I'm going to keep pitching away at this kind of in the background, I guess. And hopefully it keeps going. I mean, we've done about all we're going to do with this portion for today. It just needs to get, all colored in and everything to where it's not all stone. We're not going to finish it off and wrap it around the back right now. I have no idea what I want any of this to look like. So for now, we're calling that good over there. Today, though, we're going to focus on this bit on this side. Primarily the pathway leading all the way to the steampunk area. I want to get it finished all the way on this side of the path. I want to get all done to where it kind of helps to keep the immersion as you're going all the way through. So we're gonna get working on this. I'm gonna finish clearing out all of these darn trees and fallen holes. And then, I'll get back to you guys whenever all these trees get dug out. And we'll talk about kind of what we want to do in this little area right here. And it looks like it is all cleared out. Got some bushes right there. We didn't clear it all the way back. We're still going to do all that eventually. But I think now we're in a relatively good starting place here where we can really start to plan out what we want to do with this area. And my initial thought is that we can kind of make this kind of like a rolling wheat field. Kind of like how Green did in Hermitcraft. Now that we're over here, should hopefully just go ba-doop. And right here. What we kind of did with this little area is what I kind of want to try to do with over there. Really liking a lot of the look of this. I was sitting here the other day. I think I was literally like right here or up on this guy or something. I was like, wow, that actually, this area turned out pretty darn good. And I would really like to expand it. So I think the plan is we're going to kind of try to use a lot of this the inspiration for what we did with all this. And then we're gonna kind of also, as it works further out, do the whole rolling hills idea with the wheat. Somebody stole my block. I pity the fool who stole my block. Yeah, I think it'd be really cool to do kind of what Green did and just make it all rolling wheat field hills sort of things. Maybe throw in a couple trees here and there, but that's kind of the plan for this area. Like as it gets closer up to the pathway, we'll see a lot more of the different texturing and stuff that we got to see over there, and then it'll fade into the fields in different areas, and it'll work all the way around. And so hopefully by the end of it, we won't see any of the trees over there. It'll just be rolling over with a bunch of wheat. But yeah, I guess I better get rolling on that. And yeah. I think I'll just bring you guys back in when we've done a bit more of it, just so you can get a better idea. We also got to connect this, figure out what we're doing with it here. I haven't done that at all yet. So yeah, I guess I'll do that. We'll see you in a minute. I wonder if this will be better. I'm not full screen like I normally am, but it optimizes the game mode. So it might run a bit laggier not having it full screen. It's not optimizing it. So it's still recording everything. Cool. This might be the way to do it from now on, guys. If this isn't super laggy. Yeah. Okay. So this is what we got so far. I think I like it. I'm not 100% happy with it. There's a couple of things that I think I need to change. It just doesn't quite feel right. But this is the general sort of vibe that we want to go for in this place. I feel like that was a terrible introduction back into this whole thing. So we've made some progress here. Looky aroundy. Got a whole bunch of wheat. We got some rocks in, some greenery, some life into the place, a little bit of bamboo with some string on it. And yeah, I think I like it mostly. I'm not really sure. It doesn't look bad, but I'm not sure if this is really what I want for this area yet. But we'll kind of know that in time. Because when we did over there, we did the tree first, and then we built everything else around it, I believe. And this time we're kind of doing it backwards. We're kind of doing a little test run, and then we're going to put in the trees. So we'll see how this all feels and looks after doing some trees. But yeah, that's what this is for. All these little logs are going to be all trees going all the way around this little patch right here. Up here as well. Right here. And then another one over there. If I had zoom, I would zoom. But then I also want to put a big one right here. That's the thoughts. And I'm kind of liking, you see I got some little like nerd poles and structural stuff here. If we're looking at where this guy is and where the big one's going to go, I'm kind of trying to start to think in terms of like painting a picture for a lot of stuff. And so I'm imagining that as we're walking through this place, all the trees are kind of go around it, except for the little tree that's going to go right there, and the big tree that's going to go over there. And I think we'll have a nice view, like shaped out of back here. And then I kind of want to do like a farmhouse sort of something. I haven't even started on designing it or thinking too much about it. I just put that there, a little doorway and a little post is like, this is the general area that I think I want it to go in. And you'll just be able to see it from like underneath the canopy of the trees. I think that would be very cool. But yeah, this all might change after we get the trees in if I still don't like it. But this is at least the general idea is all of this sort of stuff. I'm semi happy with the rocks. The big one I'm pretty happy with. The little ones and stuff I'm not too sure about. But it's okay-ish. I don't know. We'll probably be playing around with a lot of that stuff. And just keep seeing and checking as we go. But for now, I think it's okay. and we'll keep going around, keep expanding it. And I think that we might just do some time lapse for getting these trees in and working on some more of it going around and all that stuff. I'd like to have it wrap around a bit. And yeah, we'll keep it going. And since we're up here and I just saw it again, I want to show you guys something cool. We got a natural bridge right here with a little waterfall. 2 natural bridges actually. And it's pretty sweet. I might want to do something with this little area and like not really touch it, but kind of just like build around it because I think it looks so cool. We actually out by where I live in the real world, there's a little place called Tano Natural Bridge. I'll put it up on screen right now for the video, and it's very similar to this actually. And it actually like 3 weeks ago just flooded the whole thing. But yeah, there's a little park out there you can go and see and hike the whole trail and go underneath and all that. And it's just a massive like landform like that, and there's like a whole road going over it. It's pretty cool. So yeah. So we might do something with that too. It's like a little bit off the pathway. Boy, it's like just a little bit off the pathway. So maybe when we start doing this side of the path, you figure out something to do over there. Maybe throw in like a castle up there or something. That's something I want to do in this area, is a castle. But I didn't know if I want to do it on this side, like kind of mellower, or like build up a hill, or if I want to do it up on the hill on this side. We shall see though. Yeah, for now, I guess I'm just gonna try to get these trees in, and then keep going with everything. The only other thing I wanted to really mention at this point is that this is all destroyed and messed up and everything, and horrible generation of the terrain. So we're gonna kind of smooth it out from the point we're at right now. Kind of smooth it out to have it go up the hill. That way it looks like rolling wheat fields, you know? It's like gonna be all gradual and not steep and everything. So hopefully it can look nice and presentable. And I mean, there's gonna be a lot of that going throughout this whole thing. Like we got a hole right here. We're probably gonna smooth a lot of this out eventually. Maybe not today, but eventually. I would like to. But yeah. I guess we just we get rocking and rolling with it. And I'll see you guys after we get these trees in. Well, guys, there they are. There's our treesies. Let me know what you guys think of them. Personally, I think I like these a lot. I think I did pretty good on these. A couple key differences is some of the leaves. We didn't use brain. We didn't use oak leaves like we normally would have. We did spruce and oak leaves in the tree all the way over there. But because this is the spruce biome, all the leaves are not, the same color. as they normally would be. So we opted for going for azalea leaves because no matter what biome they're in, they're always the same color. And I think it helped out a lot with the look of all these, getting the light levels and all that right and everything. I think it worked really well. And yeah, I'm digging this a lot. I still am not quite sure what to do with this area. I did kind of think that maybe it'd be good to space out the rocks more. I took out the little tiny one that was right here, and I think this spacing's not too bad, but wait, that was dumb. Stuff like this, like having one rock here, maybe having like a big gap, and then maybe doing like a 1-2, maybe a third one right there, but making sure that there's a lot more space because this area isn't about the rocks. So we don't want to have them kind of overtaking the whole thing. They should be little hints of it to add to the look. They shouldn't be taking over the whole thing. Or in this case, even helping kind of shape it up and around, you know? I think that's kind of what that guy seems to be doing right there along with the fence line. And it kind of just flows, kind of shapes it out. I might be wrong about that, but that's kind of what it's feeling like to me. Is that this one kind of adds a little bit of shape. This one over there kind of adds like a border to it, and then as you come down into here, one also creates a border. Then we'll have another little look through between these rocks, you know? I think it'll be good. But what I did do was build a path all the way through, working all the way to here. It'll probably work to over here, because I kind of like the idea of having a little farmhouse back here that you can see and will look good from our little picture back here. See, we'll have a little farmhouse over here, maybe with a little bit of a silo for all the wheat and all that. I think that'll look really cool. Be kind of framed in between that tree and that tree over there. So that's what I'm feeling. We'll see if I can do it right, but that's what I'm thinking. I want to have the pathway leading to it, you know, so you're walking through all the wheat. Something kind of satisfying about walking through all this, you know. It's kind of cool. For now, I really want to try to finish off this little picture area, this little frame we're trying to work with here. So I think we're going to go ahead and get this build in. It's going to go right there. Oh, also, forgot if I told you guys this. I did some things with the light levels. Yeah, so I used to play on full bright everything, and I turned it down to 30. And for stuff like this, I think it really, really helps. The only real issue that I'm having with it at all is that I think it's getting dark before it actually gets dark. Anywho, I've been sitting with inspiration for what to do with our little farmhouse. And I'm thinking that I kinda, you know, want to do something more so B-Dub style for his season 10 like starter house kind of feel. So this build is probably going to look a lot like some of the stuff that B-Dubs did in season 10 of Hermitcraft. I kind of want to just have it as like a point of reference in my world for doing like this sort of style of building, because I might want to slowly but surely add into all this, as I would really like to make this whole birch forest down here kind of be the same sort of biome with all these trees and all that. And so I think it'd be cool to have a like sparsed out little village sort of thing, or different like old ruined huts and all that. And I think that the stuff B-Dubs did for his starter house in season 10 of Hermitcraft look really good in this style, and it's something I would love to do. So this one might seem to mimic it a lot. But that's just me trying to get a balance and get a reference, and then from there I can kind of go on and start to build my own stuff. And I think it should be good. Alrighty, guys. Um, we switched microphones. I don't know what happened. One of my microphones kind of went to poop. So hopefully all this sounds relatively the same. But oh, I've been staring at the thing the whole time. We got the build in. We've made a little bit of progress as well. You can see I kind of did some leveling out, added some more wheat. We kind of adjusted the pathway a little bit. But if we go slow mode, look at that. Look at that, guys. That is a cool little build we got going on there. I dig it. In the time lapse, you guys didn't get to see around the back what we did here. And I thought it was pretty cool. That was a cool little electro hop. Yeah, little like overhang hut thingy. You got some workbenches and some places to do stuff, store things, and anvil, all the stuff. And whenever I was making this, it was Halloween time. Now it's like midway through November, but it was Halloween time, so I added some cool little carved pumpkins, jack-o'-lanterns, and yeah, this place in here, I actually haven't figured out how I want it to look yet. I'll probably just fill the whole thing with hay, but for now it's just blank inside. And yeah. We can also go all the way to the top with scaffolding very slowly. We're almost there. Bada bing, bada boom. And then there's this little doorway that you can crouch to get in. And then it doesn't lead anywhere either, but it looks cool. And I wanted a reason to actually have like this access point of the scaffolding. So that's there. But yeah, yeah. Exterior wise, I think I'm really happy with it. Interior wise with that guy, maybe not so much. Interior wise on the rest of it though, it's pretty simple, but I think I like it. There's a couple of things I still gotta add. Um, but I thought this was a really cool little shape thing to do that kind of made things look a little more natural. Um, I like it. Let me know what you guys think. Hopefully it's good, but yeah, I just little detail I threw them in there just to add some shape, and then I kind of added some curve to this guy as well. We do have more barrels up there for like different storage stuff. But I figured this was a nice little humble place. What happened to my fire? I don't know what happened to my fire. I don't know. We'll relight it later. But it is a very cozy place when the fire's going, and I don't know. I like the copper and the use of like trying to make carpets out of this stuff, whatever it's called, the hay bales. I really like it. Let me know what you guys think, and if you have any other ideas for things I could do to change or make it better. And yeah, the only other thing that we haven't really done is the back porch area. Um, I don't really know what to do with this. I wanted to actually have a porch back here, but it doesn't really feel like it's going to start making sense. So we're going to sit with this for now. If you guys have any thoughts of what to do as like a little back area, let me know in the comments and maybe we'll give them a go. But yeah, that's about it. Oh, something else that I did is I backed up a bunch of those birch trees. Like we will go out, you can see that there's a whole like gap where there's no trees at all. I did that so that hopefully it can add some more depth as we're going along, because it all felt very squished and very like close up, and like the natural terrain was kind of looking a bit invasive. But like this, it's like you walk and it's feels like it's a whole separate thing back there. And I think it kind of helps. So I thought that was really cool. Cool little detail and touch. We're gonna keep backing all that up anyways and hopefully expanding all this. But yeah, for now, we're probably gonna be done with, well, everything for the day. This is gonna be the end of the video. Um, yeah, we didn't get further. I always set really high expectations for things. We didn't even make it halfway down this thing. So I guess we'll slowly but surely work on that over the next little while. But for now, that's gonna have to do it. And yeah, this video has been like 2 months in the making. Life's been busy, things been going on. Um, I got to focus on my jobs more than my side hustles at the moment. So doing stuff like this is kind of lacking right now, and I'm sorry. But hopefully, I can try to get you guys at least a video a month from now on. I hope. Might not work out that way, but just know I'm trying. Any chance I get, I'm gonna be working on a video for you guys. And yeah, yeah, that's probably gonna do it. If you guys want a world download for this world, we did just hit 100 subscribers, which means there's a world download available. I did put it in the Patreon. There will be a link down below, by the way. But I did put it in the Patreon, and it is a $5 subscription to get it. There's going to be other stuff in there in the future, but I know that a lot of people have issues with people stealing their worlds and then making content for it. So I don't just want it to be like completely free and available for anybody to just come in. So if you guys want to check out the world, check out the Patreon down below. And yeah, we're gonna detail this at another point. I haven't decided how I want to do it yet. I really have been doing a lot of the grays and grayscale, white to black sort of stuff here in this world, but I think it'd be cool to potentially do some of like a granite look sort of thing. I haven't really figured it out yet, so we're gonna sit on this. If you guys have any ideas, let me know. But for now, I think I'm just gonna sit on this and kind of maybe just do it as it goes. Yeah. Anyways, guys, check out the world download. Thank you guys so much for watching. You guys are awesome. Love y'all. Y'all are the best. And yeah, I don't think I'm forgetting anything. So if you liked the video, give it a like, because that means that you liked it. And then subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate all you guys for subscribing. Closer we get to 1,000 subscribers, the closer we get to me being able to actually start, put more time towards these and being able to justify that, So thank you guys so much, and we'll see you in episode 15. Bye-bye.